Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the continuation of Against the Storm here on your professional walkthrough channel with me, your host Max. So apparently a couple of changes have been added to the game, and some buffs and the balancing and some camp features and somewhat, so I'm kind of interested to see how it's gonna work out. And in order to potentially not screw up, I will probably be avoiding the locations where I will not be able to pause the goddamn game. So with that all said, we're gonna take a look at our capital, see if I can get any potential upgrades in here. Although with the amount of foods that I do have, or the food stockpiles, I don't think that's going to be the case. It would be nice for me to potentially get more of the artifacts. So traders are afraid and will not visit this area. Neither trading nor trade routes are available. That is quite problematic. The reason why it's problematic is that quite a lot of times traders do arrive and provide you with some of those things which you might require in order to fulfill a commission by the queen and be able to proceed further. So it's gonna be interesting, it's gonna be challenging, and I absolutely hate the freaking hell out of having harpies. I'm not a huge fan of harpies. Harpies are just absolutely terrible at being happy, and the game is set up in a fashion where if you do not get the RNG's Jesus behind you, and you do not get the buildings which are able to provide the necessary demands for food like jerky or clothes or religion or hygiene or perfume or whatever, and you are not able to fulfill these things, then they are unhappy and they leave more easily than any other race. I am actually shocked at how little lizards I have had as of late. So I really hope that the third species here is gonna be beavers, so that I will be able to chop down trees and such. But other than that, it's gonna be kind of interesting. Now, this location can potentially provide us with the 10 artifacts, 10 machinery, and 42 food stockpiles, and we will be getting some additional experience. The queen's impatience will lead to failure in the biome. Okay, what are the modifiers? So traders will not arrive. And the question is if I really want to try to tempt and go for the higher difficulty. Because if I go with the veteran, then it changes dramatically the outcome. So I will be getting 70 food stockpiles. But we will receive 4 negative modifiers. And you know what? Because I don't want to have the same issue as when I did the previous cycle, where I tried twice to go into one location in order to get my hands on the artifacts, and there was that negative effect which did not allow me to pause the game. We're just gonna go with the Pioneer difficulty. Plus, I honestly have not played the game in a while. Shockingly enough, I have been playing the hell out of Coral Island, so probably noticed the spam on the channel. So with that all said, let's take a look at what can we potentially take along with us. We do have 5 points to assign. If we would go with the veteran difficulty, the prices of these would remain the same, but we would have only 4 points. So trying to determine what would be the best case for us. We can theoretically take clay or stone. I mean, there will be stone available, so clay will have to do. We don't have any roots or vegetables, so let's go with this. I will be initially building the normal housing and then re-specialize into the housing that will be more sufficient towards the harpies and the humans and the whatever the third species is gonna be. So with that all said, let's jump into it. Maybe on this map I will be able to try once again to go after the a super dangerous glade, because last time I played it we did manage to get there, but there was only like a building. I was hoping for some monster or something funky like that, so I was slightly disappointed. So let's try to build those roads around, get our basic brick pattern in. We're gonna go with the houses. My god, now every freaking game I play has different key for rotation of buildings. Farthest Frontier has tabulator, this has the R key, another thing has E or Q key, and so on and such. It's a mess. How am I supposed to keep track of all these damn things? Okay, so let me think. We have roots, we have this small trapper camp. This icon definitely looks different, and the trapper camp also is kind of interesting. But the trapper camp, I'm right now not sure if this is the one where it's better for you to have the lizards, because if they revamped some of the icons for the buildings and such, it's gonna be a little funky for me. Okay, so we have lots of patches of land here, so theoretically having access to biscuits might be possible if we will have small farm, if we will have rain mill, and if we will have bakery. So Forager's Camp. Forager Camp is amazing when it comes to actually utilizing your lovely harpies. At least that was the case. Brewery, Carpenter. Carpenter is great because it allows you to produce what? It allows you to produce planks, simple tools, and pack of luxury goods. If we would have copper bars, sure, but we can also use the crystallized dew. Theoretically, Carpenter is a potential for what I might need. Skewers, biscuits. Yeah, if we don't get flour, I'm kind of royally boned as is. So let's roll a market, leather smelter. This will allow me to make copper bars, crystallized dew, and also make biscuits. Best suited for actually beavers. Fabric, tool shop. This will allow me to make simple tools, barrels, and this marketplace allows me to fulfill leisure and hygiene or cleanliness. You know what? Skirt, let's go with this guy. Tool shop, rain mill, lumber mill. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, we will go with the rain mill, I guess. I seriously don't know now if there's even like logic for me to build the goddamn trade center. Archaeologist, warehouse, small heart. I think it's been like removed from the menu for the purposes of this. So small herbalist, Forager's Camp, that's for wood. We will definitely require this. Woodcutter's Camp, that's also something which I will require. So do we have like now more options for small trapper? Stoner's Camp, there's definitely some stone in here or something, no? Be great if there would be some key which would show me what icon or what resources were, because we have berries here. We have the bird's nest, and we have roots. So all three of these resources unfortunately require a entirely different building in order to be operational. We have a harpy here, so we're gonna get that light as a feather boost. We'll go to the number 2 speed so that we actually don't spend 2 hours doing stuff. And we can theoretically set this as the priority number 1, because we are going to have to start chopping down trees as all of our wooden reserves have been kind of depleted in here. So humans will now have to be responsible for chopping down trees until we get access to beavers. And we will require something for provision of food. So berries will have to do, I guess. We can choose a cornerstone already, so +2 reed production, gain additional reed every yield. All recipes that use metal or ore will be produced faster. Scouts work 10% faster on glade events for every firekeeper assigned to the heart. I'll go with the metal stuff. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Keep Harpy's Resolve. Absolutely hell no. Harpy's Resolve is the worst thing you can ever try to mess around with. So we will go with the pack of provisions and pack of crops. Next thing. Keep Harpy's Resolve. Screw that noise. We will definitely go with the another set of packs, because one building will be able to produce all these things once we will have the raw resources for it. I will need either Ancient Tablet, or I will just need to complete any 2 dangerous or Forbidden Blade events. That's all that needs to be done. It's a far better chance than actually having the Ancient Tablet, because you are not guaranteed to have this damn thing. So I think I'll have to go with this one. So our wood is being gathered. It's gonna be thrown in here for good measure to keep the fire going. It's gonna allow the houses to be finished too. It's just unfortunately gonna take a little bit of a time for them to get it done, because these are the humans and not the beavers. So like I said, it's gonna be a little slower, but we will get there eventually. The thing which I want to definitely provide for is the housing, because right now we seem to have 3 homeless harpies. So once this house has been finished, and hopefully it's gonna be before like the drizzle is done and we don't get like rain or something more worse, we will be able to do some damage here. We're gonna go with the 2 lovely harpies because they do work at higher proficiency. We're gonna put 2 humans in here. This way we will still have that one guy who is gonna be able to do any construction. I'm trying to get towards the glade as fast as possible. And clearance year 1. Next storm is in 342. Okay, so reed fields. Damn it, I could have gone with that. There's even the copper vein. However, honestly, the copper is gonna be least of my problems. Right now, the easiest thing which we can theoretically try to do is turn the raw meat into jerky. But for that, we will require smokehouse. So potentially doing one of the blueprints is gonna be absolutely necessary. So, if I still recall how to do this damn thing, I will definitely need to put in the crude workshop, and this thing will allow me to then process some of this thing into the planks, the fabric, and the other nonsense. We can even mark the stone to be done here, and unfortunately I don't have the necessary amount of people to operate this thing, so I'll have to put one guy up in here. And it seems like copper is being obtained from the trees. Is that correct? Could have sworn I saw them carrying around the copper. Yeah, we have like 6 copper ore already. So if we would be able to make those simple tools, that would be awesome. But it's more for the use of cracking open the chests and less for any other use whatsoever ever. So I have one guy available. And unless I think of something smart, I'll be kind of screwed here. I want to clear out at least whatever I can in here before we get to these other glades. Unfortunately, the small ones are quite weirdly tucked in, so it's far better for me to try and expand towards the southern region right now, because here we have this large chunk which will contain 3 small glades before we will try our luck at these larger ones. Plus it will be beneficial for me to clear out these trees so I can tap into this farm. Hopefully it's gonna be able to work out. So we're gonna be getting berries, but seriously, if I don't get something next, I'm not really sure how the resolve will be holding steadily. So right now we have looming darkness. This youth is gonna be probably working on planks. Now human homes require both bricks and planks. Beavers require beaver home or planks only. The lizards require fabric and bricks, and harpies just the fabric. I will not be building anything over these fields here, but I'll definitely try to probably move this woodcutter shop over here in order to clear this out. Okay, wow. So weird spin. We're getting lizards. Or theoretically, I can just take humans and harpies, and maybe on the next rotation we're gonna get we are gonna get beavers. It's possible. Exploration. You took some of the best explorers from the smoldering city with you. Get constant -5 penalty to global resolve, but +15 to global resolve every time a new glade is discovered. All houses have room for one more villager. Let's go with that one. Because even the specialized houses will be affected by this. And I'm not sure if we can stack it up now. I did have instances where I was able to get like twice. But when I picked up the game back in the days, it did not allow me to actually affect the specialized housing that it allowed me to affect the specialized housing, and the stacking of these perks is all over the damn place, so I don't want to kind of overdo it. Okay, it seems like the berries are gone, so a small trapper would be absolutely nice, but the problem is I need to build it so that the range of this building is actually where those damn pesky eggs are located. So I'm afraid I'll have to build it over here, which will extend us a little bit, but it will maintain the surplus or the income of the eggs and potentially meat. But I'll seriously need to, once we get like first thing done, I will definitely need to makeshift post. This is what we will require. So let's put the 2 harpies in there. They're gonna be able to grab meat and eggs, but seriously, if we don't get at least jerky, I'm gonna be in some seriously deep trouble. Whatever we need for the 2 packs of crops, 3 packs of crops, 5 packs of crops is what we require. Eggs, this can go in here, and over here we can put in bricks, copper, and planks if we will have them. I'm not sure if I'll need to demolish this building. But I'll certainly keep my eye out on it. Hopefully we're gonna get to another glade soon and it's gonna have something usable for us. Okay, so we have root deposit, we have small encampment, sea marrow. We can theoretically drop in vegetables. I think let's go with the eggs. We will be receiving more eggs from the small trapper camp, so there's no issue with that. And if I'll be able to process these things at least, it will be of great help. I'll definitely be forced to move this woodcutter lower. You know what? I'm thinking, let's let them clear at least this. Reed field is over here. So harvester camp will be able to actually tap into this. I'm not really sure who's going to be able to work in it. And the woodcutter camp is going to have to go where the small herbalist shop is currently located at. Once they have cleared this out. So theoretically I might move this a little bit more so that we have access to the reeds, because the reeds are capable of being transferred into the fiber, and we will require the fabric for production of clothes or for the specialized housing. Right now I'm kind of shocked. Yeah, we're starting to see the decay in the resolve, so we really are pushing the envelope here. Also the queen's impatience is growing, but it's gonna have to wait. until I'm able to produce enough of these lovely damn things. I need to keep one harpy available. So let's put a human in here in order to start harvesting those reeds so that we can start processing the reeds into something different. Fortunately, I won't be able to make more packs of provisions or the goddamn... This is gonna be tricky for me to fulfill all of this, but it needs to be done. Okay, you have successfully done what needs to be done in here, so do this and we are gonna clear out all of this. So I see the wheat fields, there's potential roots and such. Okay, wow, we're seriously not getting the beavers, so it's definitely gonna be lizards this time. Okay, well then screw it, let's go with 3 lizards, and lizard's home will require specialized housing, which we cannot accommodate yet. Everyone has shared the desire in jerky, which is absolutely great, and biscuits, so if I'll be able to get the smoker, or the smokehouse, or whatever the heck is the building called, that would be absolutely amazing. We're gonna put 2 of these fellas over here in order for them to get higher proficiency. We can put 2 of the harpies over here to gather the reeds. And now I'm able to fulfill some of this stuff. Okay, we're gonna increase the reed production. The settlement specializes in instance production. Gain 1 to human resolve for every 7D. A settlement specializes in cosmetic production. I'll go with the reeds because those are something that I can actually have an effect on. One of these has been done. Provisioner. Kiln. That's what we need. This guy is going to be responsible for our jerky production. So that is exactly what I'll need to get. Trapper Camp is absolutely awesome. Advanced Camp can gather large or giant resource nodes. In addition to small ones, can collect meat, insect, and eggs. I'll need this kiln. Unfortunately, because if I don't get the kiln, I will not be getting jerky. If I will not be getting jerky, I'm absolutely screwed because, unfortunately, I will not be able to raise the resolve for my population, and it's already suffering as is. So I'll move the woodcutter camp down here, extend the path as much as we can, and we will clear out all of this. So these 3 will have plenty of work to do. And we have another one. A brickyard, a weaver, a leather worker, a coopage. Problem is we don't have clay deposits. I'm not really sure right now. Hold on. This will give me stone. Right. So brickyard would be able to... Yeah, it still requires only clay here. We would have stone for this, but we would have stone for bricks, theoretically. Weaver. The training gear is beneficial for harpies and lizards. But you have to keep in mind also that this location or this building needs to supply the training gear for some specific location. So I think I'll go with the weaver. And I'll try to employ my harpies there. But, I don't know. I don't see this as a permanent solution. And the housing, homelessness is still kind of affecting me. So there goes that. You guys are clearing out all of this. You guys are clearing out all of this. There's only one marrow. That's the problem. Okay, we have to start taking a look at these additional commissions. Cut through the forest to discover one dangerous or forbidden glade. That's all that I need to do. Awesome. 40 jerky. Fulfill the villagers' need for eating jerky 40 times. I'm not playing around with Harpy's resolve. Not a chance. Have at least 10 harmony decorations. Have at least 8 humans. And keep humans resolve at 26. We're at 16. So I think I'll go with the harmony. Unfortunately, these things are the fire shrines, but I don't have a choice here. 10 of them is gonna be annoying as hell, I can tell you that already. So you fellas mine all of that. You are working on this. Lizards are working on this. Then we will move them over here to gather the meat and the eggs. I really need to get the goddamn kiln. Can we prioritize the freaking bricks? I don't have the stone. Awesome. Really need to get in those shipments of stone in order for us to start making bricks. So please make it happen. I really hate the fact that I will have access to marrow, which is a great trading commodity, but I will not be able to do anything about it. And these eggs do produce some meat, but it's not the same as when you actually come across those animals which can provide you with meat. And those trapper camps can be absolutely devastating, especially if you have lizards in them. So I'll try to deal with at least this. Lizard's resolve is gonna go down. First, we need to provide something to keep them happy, but right now it's not looking good. I think I will be moving this lumber camp maybe over here. And we're gonna start cutting through one of these bigger blades. I don't care. It's a risk worth being taken. It's gonna take them a little bit of time to get it done. Now we're gonna relocate you over here. Did not see more eggs in there, so that's unfortunate. The bricks are still being done. Is it because we're packing the bricks into these containers of whatever? Okay, kiln. Lizards have the buff here. Jerky is gonna be priority numero uno. And theoretically, we can now make bricks at far higher efficiency. So, bricks are gonna get disabled in here. Reason why, fairly simple. It's gonna allow us to cook them up at with lesser amount of resources. 2, 3, and 1. I think I'll want more lizards, to be honest with you. Okay, Stormwalker tax. A joint venture with the Stormwalker Guild. Be profitable. You'll gain 15 amber every time a new group of villagers arrives. I don't care about amber this run, because if I cannot sell anything or interact with a merchant, all houses have room for one more villager. Yeah, great. A standardized set of rules. Every 5 villagers with the need for education fulfilled will increase global production. I think I'll try to go with this one again. Yeah, it increases the actual number of people that can live wherever, so housing prices is resolved. Unfortunately, they keep making coal, which I kind of do not need right now. We do have a crap ton of wood, so theoretically we can have access to coal too. Okay. Let's demolish the 2. We have to wait to get to these additional blades for additional set of resources, and it's gonna drive me nuts. Because soon even the harvester camp is done. And honestly, I don't need more of these packs of anything, so unless there's gonna be like a requirement for it, I really don't need it. Okay, so dewberry bush, herb notes, and fertile soil again. Small herbalist camp is gonna be awesome here. So we can have that constructed for harpies. And this thing will actually be capable of, hold on, working on both the bushes and both on the actual... Okay, so all of this will be able to be interacted with. Great. Now, here, what do we have? We have sea marrow deposit. We have herb nodes. We have copper vein. We have tool shop. We have a large encampment, and we have the fishman cave. So this thing is going to be annoying as hell. Fishmen witches have prepared special surprise for any trying to break into the cave. Spawn 3 fishman totem. Trying to enter the fishman cave triggers hidden traps. A fishman totem spawns every 60 seconds. It's active only when corresponding blade is being worked on. Awesome. We can theoretically drop in absolutely nothing because I don't have the necessary quantities. And the tool shop would be able to make simple tools, barrels, or the water skins, but I don't have access to oil production or leather, so I would probably salvage this thing. Yeah, that's exactly what we will be doing here. Let's salvage this so that we can have the same type of resources available. And honestly, pack of mushrooms, box of pottery. I will go with the Queen's Grace in order to reduce her impatience and give us access to the next thing. But I'll need to equip the sea marrow. I will have to mess around with also all the potential weird stuff which is gonna keep on popping up. I switched the 2 harpies so that they can go and work over here and gather me the herbs and whatnot. So currently I do not have any builders available. And once this starts to trigger these things, I'll just start assigning the harpies here. Copper deposits are nice, but honestly, my priority is to keep making jerky, which right now we are absolutely failing at. So the resolve is going into some really dark place. Okay. So this has been taken care of. I unfortunately do not have any of these other things. We are able to fulfill another thing. So let's see. A clothier would resolve our apparel issues, but that's only for one of the skewers and biscuits. Skewers are loved by everyone. For that we require insect, jerky, mushrooms or meat, and also vegetable eggs. And then there are the biscuits. I think I'll go with the cookhouse. I honestly don't know how many ambers I have. 21. Fuck it. Won't be able to spend them anyhow. I'm not helping myself here. Theoretically, this would actually be great for both humans and both harpies and lizards. It does have religion and it does have the sparring. It just requires a crap ton of bricks to be thrown in for good measure. I think I'll put the bricks as high priority as well. This will not have any use anytime soon. This camp will need to be moved around. They're gonna be soon done. Now, unless I get the small farm, I will not be able, or not even small farm, I can get the, what you call it? I can get the hacienda. Harpies are leaving. This thing should be resolved soon. Ranch would be able to keep producing meat for us. If I recall it correctly, it also requires something to be supplied. So plant fiber, reeds, we do have reeds. Okay, we are gonna go with ranch, because that way we can produce actually the meat that I so desperately require. Unfortunately, ranches are problematic, as once you build these suckers, you cannot relocate them. But I'm fine with it. Specialized houses for harpies. Let's try to get it done. So we'll go with reeds here. Reeds again. For all of these. Meat is gonna be priority number 1. Why in the hell are you taking grain when I seriously did not select the grain to be available in any of these? Okay, so what do we have here? Archaeological discovery. We would be able to get that freaking ancient tablet, huh? Great. Super excited. Investigate. Investigate. It's gonna get cleared out. So the specialized housing for the harpies, it goes up to 4, so it does not stack up on the specialized houses further. What do you mean low on food? We should be able to start producing meat here. That should be able to then be turned into jerky, which should subsequently affect all 3 of our species. Herbs production, gain additional herbs. Mysterious ingredient discovered by the famous chef and businessman Zorg. Gain 10 skewers for every 10 pickled goods. Let's go with the herbs, because the herbs, we actually do have deposits of that stuff. And we are gonna go with, I'll probably go with this. You know what, let's go with this one. And the chances are we are gonna put down another range. Reason why we'll be able to accompany more, or set up more lizards to work in there, which in return is gonna spike our meat production. And that will mean we'll be able to keep steady supply of things to go in here. This lizard's nothing, huh? So that gets demolished. Now we need to produce more wood. Question is, where in the hell am I gonna get it? It's not that difficult. It'll have to be here. I'm kind of shocked that we are having issue with the firewood because these dudes were responsible for making coal, and I literally see coal being available here, and I did not disengage the use of coal or sea marrow or anything else for that fact, so I should be able to do this without any issues. If I'll have the meat, I'll be able to grab the 2 harpies and the 2 additional lizards. Roots, fabric, and this. Okay, so these 2 are able to house 8 harpies. We have currently 3 harpies. I have 10 lizards, so I should theoretically consider also specialized housing for these boys. So this is 8. This is 12. And then there's the human housing. So theoretically, these houses will be able to be changed. And if I recall correctly, we will require those specific decorations. So we can put in 4 over here for harmony, because we need 10 of them. Let's see what's waiting for us next. Kiln and 40 coal. I think that can be actually delivered immediately. Awesome. Hygiene. Fudge. I hate this. Fulfill your villagers' need for cleanliness 60 times. The problem here is that you need a specific building in order to accommodate that. Our harpies resolve. We have 3 of them, first of all, not 10. And then we need to maintain the resolve at level 20 for 120 seconds. Think I'll go with the cleanliness. I hate it, but I don't see a choice. Cut through the forest to discover 3 glades. Complete any 1 dangerous glade nonsense. Okay, so this one is gonna be all janky and wonky. Spark Dew, we do not have it because I did not build it. So, because, well, let's face it, it's better to have actually a beavers operating that. Plantation. I don't have a choice here. Issue is, don't see where I can potentially put this sucker so that even this tiny chunk would be within the range of the plantation. So I'll go like this. The humans are gonna be working in the plantation. So let's change. Put 1 lizard over there. Ranches are operating. And we have ran out of reeds. So I'm kind of screwed here. Because that will mean that plant fiber will need to be the secondary food, which we will get out of the plantation eventually. Okay, what do we have over here? We have wheat fields, reed fields, stone deposits, swamp wheat fields, copper vein, medium abandoned cache, and rain spirit totem. Awesome. So this sucker will, the forest hostilities and temporarily increase by 150 points. Is active only when the corresponding glade event is being worked on. Though it may be primitive, fishman magic can be effective. Destroy all roads in the settlement. So we need to clear out this sucker immediately, because if we don't do it, it will keep on destroying my goddamn roads over and over and over again. I don't think I have the simple tools to crack these suckers open. If I would definitely go, however, for the Queen's Grace. I won't be able to trade and make deals or anything like that, so whatever I have, I'll have to utilize. And because I don't have beavers who are the most proficient in mines, that also is gonna negatively affect me here. Okay, let's do this. I'll move you fellas over here so that you can ignore this and clear out all this. The reeds are over here and the forager camp, harvester camp. This has been fulfilled. We need another point in order to get where we need to get. Let's see, smelter. Smelter is responsible for making copper bars, which means we will require the raw copper. Now, we actually do have access to the mine. I don't know how I feel about building more roads if this thing is in effect, because it can keep washing away the roads until... If we don't finish this thing soon, it will actually destroy the roads, because we have the countdown timer over here. Workers assigned to Blade event can carry 5 more items. Awesome. And theoretically, we can take a look if we can upgrade the miners found collapsed on leading to more deposit. It requires 20 planks. Okay, Ridge Glades. Newly discovered resources nodes have more charges, +5 to small deposits and 20 to large deposits. Some workers just can't stop working, gain 3 barrels for every 10 planks produced. I think I'll go with the larger deposits here. Unfortunately, our ranches are kind of suffering here. I'll have to put in this in order to actually regain my reed production. So that will be able to feed the 2 ranches. Because unfortunately the plantation is a nice thing, but it does take a crap ton of time for me to get the thing done. I will require also a stone quarry for these large nodes here. So let's get this constructed, and I will have to assign YouTube right now. Copper is being done, which to me says that a smelter is about to be constructed as well. Specialized housing for the lizards is done. Specialized housing for them is done, so that leaves the specialized housing for humans, which will require planks and bricks. Great. Planks are so far being produced over here, I believe. And we can get more population. I think I'll go with this one. It will allow me to build more houses or structures. Another one complete. A temple for the education and spirituality. Monastery. Bakery, biscuits, pie, pottery. Unfortunately, without clay, we cannot really make pottery. So, it kind of sucks. Explorer's Lodge. Education and that stuff. Tinker, Press, Brickyard, Brewery. I don't have natural clay deposit. I cannot trade for clay. So, because clay is the only thing which is able to be used for pottery, I'm kind of screwed here. Not happy. Bricks. Again, the pottery and the crystallized yew, it's absolutely pointless. Press. Turns grain into oil. Tinker. Simple tools. I think I'll go with this one, but I'm not happy about it. What has happened with the... Oh yeah, the smelter has just been constructed. Copper bars are gonna be probably the priority number one. We do have some clay. I have no idea how did I get it. I don't have the spark dew. And I don't think I'm able to yet process flour because we don't have the necessary stuff for it. And out of this, the thing I would probably do is take these goods. So that tells me I will need to make the goddamn rain collector even though I do not want it. But if I'll be able to make the simple tools, that might actually change things for me. Trying to determine where the hell to put this guy. So let's clear out all of this. Plantations being used. Oh, okay, harpies are the best. I thought it was the beavers. Awkward. So they will be responsible for the rain catchers, which means we'll be able to get the crystallized dew. Humans don't do anything here. I don't know how much copper do I have access to though. 35. We do have 600 something wood, so we do have the necessary stuff. A harpy has left. We need to provide more needs. Okay, dangerous blade. We need to cut through 10 blades, and I need... What the hell did I just do? I need 8 harmony. So... 1, 2, 3, 4 is gonna fulfill the first need, and next fire shrine. This should follow or allow me to get the next one. It's gonna take 2 points to get to the blueprint. Tinkerer takes up quite a large space. Hostility is decreased by 50. How many unemployed? Builders, free workers, 1. Just add 1. Damn it with the harpies. Oh, their resolve has gone up, but one of them has decided to leave anyhow. Surprise shell. Gain 1 lizard for every 25 eggs produced. Okay. Settlement specializes in training gear production. Gain 1 to lizard result for every 70 training. A wealthy settlement. Yeah, let's go with the lizards for the eggs being produced. We get those additional 2 harmony thingies, which are over here. It's gonna benefit us greatly. I have somehow clay now. Don't ask, I don't know. And I need to make the tools available. Makeshift post is completely pointless. Trading center is unavailable. Not having the merchant show up is really annoying, is the word I'm looking for. In the most polite manner I can say this. Herbalist camp would be great. We do have this thing fulfilled. So now, Kandik is gonna kill me. 15 pack of building material. 20 pack of trade goods. Trade goods are unfortunately done in another building. So the makeshift post will not do the trick. We would require something where trade goods are... Okay, so the weaver. Okay, I'll go for it. The last one is to have pack of trade goods and pack of luxury goods. Damn it! Jerky fulfilled need is done, but a need for a biscuit fulfilled, I don't know. It would unlock market. The problem which we have is we don't have farm. Because I don't have farm, I cannot produce grain. The grain which is over here, I mean, that's all cute and all, but how effective is this gonna be in providing the mail? It's questionable. Two to one. I'll go with it because it has simple tools. And it doesn't matter, both of these suckers will give me this type of a reward. Let's go for it. Should be able to get in the necessary quantity. Simple tools. Priority number 1. Copper bars. It's gonna be the second priority. We will be marking 3 things, although I'm not really keen about that grain being used, to be perfectly honest with you. Because we are only foraging for it here. Once we start, that is. Small glade and a stone deposit. Awesome. 0.5 and 10. So once we have the necessary quantity of simple tools, we'll be able to clear this one out. Until then, we have to wait for this one to be cleared out so that we get closer and closer to the next blueprint. This one I don't even care about. Queen's Impatience is the thing which I have to watch out for. You have to process fabric as a priority number 1. This thing is probably better at creating the 8 and 3 and wooden planks. Yeah, I don't want the training gear out of here. It still produces or uses the same thing, so it doesn't really matter. I want to focus on the fabric here, which means that the fabric production here can be shut down, which means plank production. Am I producing planks anywhere else? No. Great. Yeah, grain will have to be milled. Priority number 1. So we are doing all sorts of weird stuff. We still have to discover more blades. So these two will get us to that point. We have not fulfilled skewers. Somehow we are fulfilling biscuits. Okay, what is this? A destroyed cage of the war beast. A free-roaming war beast will make the forest even more dangerous. Hostility of the forest increased by 120%. The creature of the forest are now enough for the war beast, so it must find other, more easily accessible food sources. Every newcomer caravan arrives with 2 fewer villagers on board. Awesome. Definitely would want to have this thing. And the remains of royal guard begin to decay, spawns from 2 to 3 pieces of living matter upon blah 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 blah. So investigate this sucker, and we will have to start clearing out all of this gunk. We can even increase further this. Some fossils contain valuable surprises. Gain 2 amber for every 20 sea marrow produced. That's awesome. If I would have access to a goddamn merchant. I'll pick it up so that I have a different perk. But honestly, I gotta say, not happy. This trapper camp would be awesome. Queen's impatience has been pulled back. Press, artisan cookhouse, apothecary. This thing produces cosmetics, which is good for harpies. And it can be done from eggs and from herbs. And also incense. Okay, skirt, let's go for the apothecary. Well, grain. I want to finish this off so that we don't have the war beast doing whatever. There's even more fiber and more berries to be gathered eventually. So, herbalist camp is something that I'll definitely will require. Back of building material. And we will require to throw in whatever. To get it done. Trying to think. Where to put these fellows next. I think I'll move them over here. Hold on, a glade has been discovered. We're gonna cut through this. So what do you have? Herb node, sea marrow, fertile soil, archaeological discovery, large abandoned cache, fallen human explorer. So, seeing their fallen kin has taken its toll on the villagers, -8 to human resolve. I'll have to assign people to clear this one out, but a decent location, spark dew, planks, yeah, we would be able to get this stuff out of here. But I first need to clear out one of these locations. The simple tools will allow me to crack through more of these chests to get more of the reputation. Clothier, artisan, provisioner. It doesn't matter, I really hate the choices which I'm getting, and I'm not getting the stuff that I want. I want a small farm. There we go. Why did that have to take such a long ass time? And the farm and the grain would be produced there. Let's go with this because simple tools, which gets us to 21. Holy shindig. I will have to clear out this and sign this. I have to eventually put a farm here or a farmer here, but that has some time. The goal here is to get this, and we are getting close. I just don't think I would be able to pull this off with the harder difficulty, honestly. And that lack of merchant, I mean, the merchant shows up only every now and then, but it does make a huge freaking difference, believe it. Believe it or not, it really does affect a few things here and there. I can keep both veggies and grain in here. It's not the biggest farm. "21 simple tools. We need 10 over here. Investigate. The large cache will require 14. 15 parts. God damn, that's a lot of additional structures. Living matter. Yeah, that's this weird goop. So once these things have been cleared out, we can do another one. Plenty of wild wheat. The resolve is being pushed. Let's try to do this then. Sustain their resolve slightly more. And yet they keep on leaving. Okay, what do we have? Let's go with more metalworking, because we already have like the weed buff enabled twice. I would build another small farm. And it would just grow wheat. So no veggies. Somewhere I have to be making the... Okay. That explains it. Trade goods are the next thing which I require. This can then be deleted. Nobody is homeless, but getting the human homes would be nice. But we are soon done, so I need to just finish like literally one thing to get that queen's resolve or whatever, and we are done. You are just annoying now. You know that, right? All I have to do is clear out this cache, for example. and we are there. That's all I need. You have the necessary tools for it. Large field here. Nice field here. I will have to get the humans over here. And 4 and 1, 2, 1, 2. I'll go with this option. Rather go with that option. Put in 1 human. Harpies are making the dew. This thing, if we would get it, is the forum. I don't care about it right now. Living matter is done. And that reputation, once it's ours, it's good game. So unfortunately, I did not manage to get to the super dangerous blade or whatnot, but a fun location overall. Really fun location. It's really weird to do a settlement where you don't have the actual merchants arriving. It does affect tiny bit the outcomes. Next time we can go over here in order to find out what's the question mark. And then we can jump over here to work towards these ones. There are upgrades for the capital, which would allow us to see further initially in the start of the next cycle. So, okay. We have some beads here. But I don't think we will be able to reach another level. But overall, pretty damn solid. Bandit camp, order from queen, dice with death, dice with death. And buy upgrades. Okay, let's take a look. What is this? You gain a new embarkation bonus to choose from when starting settlement the herbalist camp. That can be beneficial if you know in which biome it is beneficial. You gain permanent 1 to number of trade routes you can have active at once. You gain permanent 10% to construction speed. You gain embarkation. You gain 1 cornerstone reroll charge per settlement. Okay. You gain +1 embarkation points to spend on resources and bonuses. Unlock pool of difficult, time-sensitive, and high-rewarding orders. They will randomly appear in some order packages from the Queen's Envoy. Interesting. I am not sure what to choose here. All of these are kind of blocking me from getting to the next level, but I kind of need them anyhow, so not sure. The cornerstone might be nice. Speed to construction. This needs level 11. Won't be able to get that. Number of trade routes. %20 more resources. So I think I'll go with this one. And that means that I'll need to get more food stockpiles. Which if I'll be able to do next time, I'll be able to get a bunch of things. We do have the artifacts now, so I'll be able to get like 2 of these unlocks. I'll just probably have to play something on veteran difficulty. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. If you did like it, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more, check out the playlist. The link will be featured in the video's description. And if you want to know what the channel is up to, make sure to hit the notification bell and subscribe, as this way you will be notified as to what I am currently uploading. If you have any feedback, questions, whatever, if you want to chat about something regarding video games, let me know. I'll be more than happy to get back to you if it's something reasonable. And other than that, I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you all at the next one. Thank you all for watching, and bye bye for now.